What's good, y'all? I'm V, and you're watching 80s Babies Tutorials.
Today we're going to be working in After Effects 2020, and what we're working on is the Rotobrush tool. Now the Rotobrush tool is basically the Photoshop version of taking a person out the background, but you can do it with video with the Rotobrush tool. I assume that you know how to make a composition already, and you know how to import footage. So I made a composition, and I imported my footage into the composition. Now, this footage is me playing a game. It's not great footage, but it's footage nevertheless. So, first thing I want to do is go to my footage, double click, and it opens up the layer. Now, once you see the layer open, you go over here to the Rotobrush tool. Click the Rotobrush tool, and whatever I don't want to be in my footage, or whatever I do want to be in my footage, I drag over it and basically coloring in what I want selected. And you see the pink line, that means I'm selected. I hit Alt or Option to get rid of that couch, the sofa, whatever you want to call it. And now it's selecting me. Select me some more, get my knee in there. And that's basically a pretty good job. Now, personally, for every frame, I do this, but you don't have to, depending on how long your footage is or how much the subject of the footage moves. But you got this little timeline down here, and this timeline is telling you what's being rotobrushed. I'm gonna drag it out a little bit, and for every frame, it's cutting out the background. Now, After Effects does a pretty good job of following the frames, but sometimes it messes up. And also at this point, these frames is pretty jagged around the edges. So for that, I will go back up to your Rotobrush tool, click and hold, and you see Refine Edge tool. And what this basically does is feathers the edges a little bit, so they're not so jagged and they're not so harsh. You feather around. Now, if I was doing this for real, I would take my time, do a better job. But for tutorial sake, I'm just gonna go around and you guys can take your time. So now you see my outline. Now, down here you have some selections, so how you see the Rotobrush. Right now, you got the alpha channel, you go into the pink outline channel, or you go into the red and you see how everything's going out. And you can also double click and you can see the background is completely gone. Drag my footage back a little bit, let it play. And you see the artifacts, but that's because I'm not doing every frame, and I'm also not rotobrushing every frame correctly. But that's basically how you use Rotobrush. That's it. See y'all next time. Peace.